Welcome to Project Set Up a Brand New eBay account and see how successful we can get. Hi, my name is Matt and I am the flipping reseller. Now, I've been selling on eBay for absolutely years. Initially to try and generate some extra income. More recently, I've got a business that sells on marketplaces as well as other areas, and eBay is one of the probably the most successful marketplace that we sell on, achieving several £100,000 worth of sales a year on eBay. So I kind of know what I'm on about, and I'm really happy to share some knowledge and wisdom with you about how you can set up an eBay account and be successful with online reselling. Now, what is the aim of this video? Well, I get asked all the time about, Matt, how do I set up eBay? How do I be successful? How do I find products? How do I optimize my listings? So I thought the best way to answer all those questions would be set up a brand new eBay account and take you through the whole journey from zero feedback, zero sales, etc., to being really successful. I'll set up everything from policies to shipping to global shipping program, listing, optimization, photography, fulfillment, everything. Basically everything that you need to do on eBay, I'm going to do so you guys can follow along. Now, as I said, I've been selling on eBay for a number of years. As I said, my current business is Pre-Love Tech. We are a tech recycling or e-commerce company. We sell on multiple different marketplaces from eBay, Amazon, Backmarket. We sell direct, we sell into corporates, education, blah, blah, blah. But eBay has been with us right from the start when we set the business up in 2019. And we've done a lot of work with eBay and we really love the platform. It's probably one of the easiest platforms for anybody to register and start using and making money from straight away. So it makes sense that when somebody is looking to do online reselling, eBay is probably the best kind of platform that I would recommend. So at the weekend, I set up a brand new eBay account called the Flipping Reseller. It has got zero listings, zero feedback, it's brand new. It's just a couple of days old, and it's going to be the perfect vehicle for you to follow along how I set it up, how I'm successful with listings, and see what money we can make over the next 12 months. So one of the most common questions I get straight away from anybody that's just starting out in reselling is, where do I source products from? How much do I pay for them? How do I price my products so I can make a profit? And my answer to that is always the same for brand new resellers. If you're just starting out and you want to understand the platform, you want to get used to it, you want to get used to taking photographs and listing, and get an idea about what categories work and what products work in those categories, start by sourcing free products. Now that's easier than you may think, because I guarantee you all your friends and family, and probably even yourself, have got a ton of products lying around the house, either as aged gifts that you're never going to use, or things that you've grown out of, or things that you've bought and you just don't use. That is the ideal place to start. They're free, they're easy to access, and it just means that actually starting on eBay is a zero cost process. So my advice is always start there. Talk to friends, family, get as much product as you can and start listing and selling using products that haven't cost you any money. That way you can understand how eBay works, you can start getting a little bit of an affinity with certain categories, and you can think, right, actually, I quite like the collectibles market, I'm going to start going into that. Or you might say, oh, the trainer market, I quite like that, I'm going to go into that. Or, oh, car parts, I really like car parts. Or like me, I went into tech, and my business is a tech recycling company. So for me, that was a big draw, and that's basically what I do. So after deciding I was going to do this project, first thing I did was I went around the house myself and I got a big bag of products, which is right in front of me. I'm going to show you what I've got. And I've done this before setting up any of the eBay account, just so I knew I had something that was worth moving forward with. So these type of things are general things that always lie around the house. Things like I've got Minecraft books, and I've got more Minecraft books, and I've got more Minecraft books. I've got things like paint sets, brand new paint sets. You've got learn how to draw manga, learn how to draw a different type of manga. We've got Harry Potter stuff. We've got picture frames and a brand new set of kids' Lilo and Stitch Disney pajamas. Now, don't get me wrong, these aren't normally the things that I would sell on Marketplace, but they are the perfect type of example that we can start to sell and start to list that you will probably find around your house. So it makes sense to list the same type of things that you'll actually be listing yourself. Now we've got products, the next thing that we need to do is start setting up our shipping and returns policies. Okay, so I am now back at home in the studio, because I've got a home studio where I shoot all my videos. And the bit of footage that you just watched was probably about a week ago. I've been super busy, not really had a massive amount of chance to get more stuff done. But the positive news is we've got the account set up, and I'm just going to show you on my phone. We have 7 products listed, and to be honest with you, I'm going to show you what they are. I'm not going to do a screen capture, but they're just like, hang on, yeah, I've just put some books up and stuff, and surprisingly, they haven't sold, right? So they've been up now for about 3 or 4 days, 6 or 7 books. They haven't sold. I didn't think that they would, because the products that I've put up, there's hundreds of them, hundreds of different versions in the shops. So, you know, they haven't sold, and this whole video is all about set up a new account and running a project for 12 months where we set up a brand new private seller account. We list things that we've sourced from home because we want to start making some extra money, whether it be a side hustle or whether we want to try and set up a business or what. So I'm going through the motions of what a normal person would do when they want to set up an online reselling business, which is set up a private account, source products from home and from the family, try and have some form of traction on eBay, and then realize that it could be a business, turning your private account into a business account, finding a niche, starting to learn how that niche works, sourcing products for that niche, and then turning the side hustle into a business. That's what I'm trying to show and document in the next kind of 12 months and beyond. Now, as I said earlier on in my video, I've been selling on eBay for like 15 odd years. I run a tech business. We sell around 350 to 400,000 pounds worth of product solely on eBay. And then we sell on other platforms like Backmarket, OnBuy, Amazon. We sell direct. There's lots of different things, but on eBay we do about 350k a year. So I do know what I'm on about, and I do know the tips and tricks. So I'm hoping that some of this video content will resonate and will help you build your business. But anyway, so set the account up, we've set our shipping preferences. It was relatively straightforward to do because with the new private seller accounts now, you don't have to sell up policies like you do for a business account. So I don't really need to document that, unless if you want to see that, just pop it in the comments below and I will make that bit of video for you. But 7 products online, none of them have sold, and now I'm surrounded, if you can see, and I'm going to turn off my face tracking so I can scroll down and look, right? We are surrounded by clothes, and if I turn the camera around, I've got another massive vacuum pack bag there. Now, it doesn't look very big, but believe me, right, it's got a shed load of stuff in. So what we've done to complement the bits and pieces that we've found from like the kids' bedrooms that they don't use, or our drawers that we don't actually use anymore, like all the books and stuff, we've gone and sourced clothes because, like most people, there is a mass overflow of clothes in this house. Honestly, if you open a cupboard drawer, there's clothes in there. If you open a drawer, there's clothes. There's bloody clothes everywhere. So it was the perfect place to start, and it's probably the place that most people start. Right, declutter my clothes. And fashion is a very, very big sector category on eBay. So I've surrounded myself with all the clothes that me and my partner have said, right, we don't need them anymore. We don't wear them anymore. We haven't worn them for ages. They're still in decent condition, so they might get some sales. Let's take them out the cupboards, put them in these vacuum packs, and then get them photographed and then get them listed. So in each vacuum pack, there's probably about 30 items, right? So that will give us 60 products on eBay. Now, what's the importance of having a lot of products to try and get traction? Well, I've got 7 products on eBay at the moment and they're not selling. Why, you may ask? Well, imagine, because there are tens and thousands of sellers on eBay, imagine taking those 7 products and going standing in a shopping centre with 10,000 different sellers in there, and standing there in the middle and expecting all of these buyers to come up to you and just buy from you. Well, it's just not going to happen, because you're just going to get lost. You might be lucky and somebody might happen upon your product or walk past you and go, oh, I wanted that book, and buy it from you. But generally, if you haven't got a lot of product, you're not really going to get discoverable, no matter how good your photographs are or how good your listing description is. My advice is, and one other thing, if you've started up a brand new, spanking, silvery, shinery, sparkly little private seller account that has got 0 feedback, that's going to be a big negative against you, because who buys from somebody with negative feedback? Sorry, you can have zero feedback, not negative feedback. Who buys from anybody with zero feedback? I don't. I never ever buy from anyone with negative feedback. And the likelihood is that the fact that I've got, do I keep on saying negative? I mean zero. I mean zero, not negative. I never buy from anybody with zero feedback. And a little trick here really is, if you are setting up a brand new account and you've got zero feedback, go and buy some things. Go and buy your next 20 or 30 items that you need, instead of buying your washing up liquid from Amazon or from Asda, or instead of buying that book from Waterstones or supermarket, go and buy them off eBay, right? Get some feedback, get your feedback score above 10. Honestly, it will do your selling wonders, because people will look at you and go, oh, they're not necessarily new. They're new, but they're not brand spanking new. They've done some transactions on eBay, they've got some feedback, they've paid, or they've sold and shipped, or whatever. Honestly, it will definitely help. So make some purchases, it will help you selling loads. Anyway, back to the point, right? So I've got, excuse me, I've got all this old stuff that I don't want anymore. And I'm hoping that some of it will start to sell. And I'm just going to show you a selection of stuff that we've got. I'm not a fashion seller. I don't know anything about the fashion sector, really. All I know is I don't wear this stuff anymore. The missus doesn't wear this stuff anymore. Somebody might want it, right? So the key thing will be getting it photographed, showing the measurements, showing any areas that have got any kind of wear or threaded or anything like that, so somebody can look at it and go, yeah, I'll buy that. Now what I have got is, for taking photographs is going to be pretty important, because you want to be able to showcase the product. So I'm just going to get a white sheet, right? So I've got this big area of floor here. I'm going to put a big sheet on the floor. I've got my studio lights, which is one there and one there, that light this lovely mug when I'm doing my studio-based content for social media. So that's going to give me enough light, and I'm just going to photograph all these different products, front, back, sleeves, collars, labels, brand labels, as well as washing and size labels, and then get a tape measure out and measure the length and measure the width, and go from there. And I'll document that in probably the next video, because this one is already too long. So yeah, what have we got? So let me show you. Let me just show you what the type of stuff that we've got. So we've got a pack of brand new running socks, because me and the missus, we do a lot of running, but they didn't fit her very well. Brand spanking new, brand new running socks. I think she paid about 20 quid for them, so they should get some form of traction. We've got things like Wallace top. We've got like a Next top. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see these, but these are the type of things that we've got. We've got a nice little kind of businessy type dress that I don't wear, the missus doesn't wear. We've got things like, if you're a clothing seller and any of these look any good, let me know, because I honestly don't know. Polo shirt, another polo shirt. Oh, guess what? Another polo shirt with. These are the ones that I bought to go on holiday in a couple of years ago, and have since put on a bit of weight, and they don't fit me anymore. Marvel t-shirt, I think that's Captain America. We've got a retro kind of car jumper that's probably just, I don't know the brand, but yeah, retro jumper. Got another green kind of dress, a red dress, what's this? Oh, England Athletic Respect t-shirt. Now I think that's pretty much brand new. Got a nice little Miss Selfridge, I think I just saw the label, yeah, Miss Selfridge kind of dress. What else we got? Another t-shirt, we got a hoodie, and then we've got jeans, ripped jeans, not ripped jeans. I'm 51 years old, I can't wear ripped jeans. I can't, no. Then we've got shorts, we've got some super dry swimmers. Are they upside down? They're upside down. Super dry swimmers. Jean shorts with kind of cool little like army emblems on them. So yeah, that's what we've got, guys. And my next step is going to be getting these photographed and getting these online to eBay. I'm not going to cross-platform these to Vinted yet. I just want to make this all about eBay, because I do know clothing sells pretty well on Vinted. I've got a Vinted account, but to do justice to this whole process, I'm literally just going to make this purely 100% all about eBay. So there we go. I've sourced, I've set up the account, I've started to list some products. We haven't seen any sales yet, but we've got a plan, right? We've got a plan. We've got a plan with all of these clothes. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to end the video there this week because it's going to be a bit of a mammoth task getting all these photographs. I am going to bring you along with the whole photographing thing. My arms are really big. Wow. Anyway, I am going to bring you along with the whole listing process because I think it's really important. For me, there are a couple of key things that you have to get right when you're listing on eBay. And that is really good photographs and a ranking title. And there's ways that you can use keywords in your titles to make sure that they have the best possibility for getting traction, as well as obviously having good returns policy, a fast and free shipping or fast shipping, and a good description. So there are a couple of things that go into the mix to make a good listing, to give your products the best opportunity of making sales. God, honestly, I'm absolutely shattered. There we go. Moistened mouth, I can talk again. I think we're done on this video. So yeah, if you are really interested in setting up a business, selling on eBay, or you've considered it, or you've got a side hustle that you want to turn into a business, follow along, hit the subscribe button, follow along. This is the Flipping Reseller. And yeah, it's going to be a really good journey. Where do we think we can get to in 12 months? I honestly believe we can get this eBay store turning over a couple of grand a month by message. Wasn't an eBay sale on my normal store, but yeah. Yeah, I think we can get this store turning over. If we can get it turning over 2.5 grand a month by the end of the year, I think that's going to be a really, really good step, because that 2.5 grand a month, that's kind of replacing a part-time salary. Obviously, you've got to take into account your fees and your buying price, your stock costs and everything else, and your shipping and et cetera, et cetera. But if we can get it to turning over 1.5 to 2.5 grand a month, I'd be really happy. So there we go. That's the plan. That's the goal. Follow along. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.